Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to SA Boxing Talk. Good to be here again with you. Obviously, nice to have a chat in front of the camera. For once, not behind the camera, as per usual. But every now and then I do get in front of the camera and decide to have a few words with you guys. And obviously, I felt necessary to remark on this Rumble Africa bull. I hope the pay-per-view did well for the show. I hope that everything went smoothly and the production was smooth. I unfortunately didn't catch it, but I was catching a few of the videos on and off between my family time. On one of the groups on Facebook, so obviously I got to keep up with the results, and I saw some of the highlight from videos that people took on their cell phones and so forth. My goodness, what a show for Rumble Africa Promotions. It's very sad. I wish I went. I wish I was able to attend and sort of report back for you guys, but we weren't able to come to an agreement on that, so that was a bit sad. But besides the point, going forward, stars of the night's got to be Yanga Sikibo, Stephen Onshinga, Lerato Dlamini, despite the fact that there was a change in opponents, all taking care of business. Those are the three standout results from the day. But Stephen Onshinga, there were call-outs for DJ Creel afterwards, which I will ask DJ about that, but DJ's got bigger things to worry about right now, which is a world title shot. But Stephen Onshinga is right on that doorstep, man. This guy's right on that doorstep. He's really, really good. I've always believed in him, put him on number one on the prospects list, and he keeps proving me right, which I'm happy about. I want him to keep doing well because we've always been strong in the smaller divisions of South Africa, but we know with the declining amateur system, every single star we get right now is sort of we need to grab onto. Also, want to make mention Ronald Malindi as well. Him against Angel Lewandile Sechata. I actually watched a little bit of that fight. It wasn't a bit of a crowd-pleasing fight, but obviously the result for Ronald Malindi continuing his undefeated streak is a big thing for the promotion as well, and having him go on to do things. He has a strong test in the form of Lewandile Sechata. I interviewed Lewandile before the fight. He felt that maybe he wanted the fight because he wanted to shut Malindi up. It ended up backfiring, not the words but the result. He wanted to come back with a bang, didn't work. And then let's talk about Lerato Dlamini's fight. Obviously, he had a change of opponent. The opponent changed on Wednesday, which I didn't even know about coming into the fight, which is kind of weird. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to take out Nathaniel Kakalolo, which I think he would have done, just seeing his Lerato's ability. And I'm basing it purely off the fact that Jeff Magagane and Kakalolo went to a very close decision as well, and it was a very competitive fight. And Lerato Dlamini, I feel, is just a little bit better in terms of where he's at in his career right now, and in terms of potentially his actual potential going forward to become a world champion. In saying all that, he cleaned up and he got a 5th round TKO over his Zimbabwean replacement. The guy that replaced Kakalolo, the Namibian, was from Zimbabwe. 5 wins, 2 losses. Dlamini wiped him out as expected. Stephen Onshinga knocking out number 5 rated in the IBF, Ivan Serrano. Another big result for him. Obviously, he's going to climb the ranks. We expect him to be at about 4 or 5 going into the future now. And of course, obviously, Serrano was number 5, and I think that with the fashion that he knocked him out, kind of puts, I'd say 4. We've got DJ Creel at number 3, but Creel's going to go for the title. Maybe you get Onshinga at 3. Anyway, and then for me, Yanga Sikibo, coming from, Ayanda Matisi's promotion and moving over to Rumble Africa. A lot of controversy the day before. But of course, Sikibo keeping a straight head. What a finish, what a right hand. His step, his movements is phenomenal. I think he's grown even more, and I just want to see more of his future. And obviously, I wish that the pay-per-view thing kicks off because, we want to see more and more coverage. I hope that they do end up producing some of the content on their channel a few days later for the guys that did miss the show, because it's not everyone that can do actually pay-per-view in South Africa. So for those people that didn't get the opportunity to watch the events, I hope that they do post it up later. I think it'll be good content for the channel that was running the events as well, to get viewership numbers and so forth, because everyone wants to watch the boxing in the Eastern Cape. The talent is down there amongst the smaller guys. That's a fact. It'd be nice to see some bigger guys coming from the Eastern Cape region with some serious talents. I know there's that one light heavyweights 4-0 at the moment, but that's just a start, so it always happens like that, where there's a lot of hype and boxers don't. So I don't like to tempt fate, but sometimes you can just see when someone's special. Someone like Stephen Onshinga is just the special one. And going just talking about that event, man, success. I'd love to know the pay-per-view vibes. Let's figure out if Rumble Africa can drop those numbers. Let's see if it's a working model in South Africa, whether it's it's going to go forward like this, it has to work, because there's just so many non-televised events. So yeah, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate you listening to me rambling on about Rumble Africa Promotions events. I really do appreciate that you made it this far. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, again, as I said about 10 seconds ago, do so. Like and obviously comment on the video as well. That'll be highly appreciated. Thank you very much. All right, cheers.